Hey there, Mike here with Cinesamples, and I'm going to show you something new that we've been working on. This is something that a lot of you guys have been asking for in the emails that you've sent us ever since we released CineStrings, was to create some kind of runs library similar to what Hollywood Wins does. So Hollywood Wins was our woodwind library that had a variety of scales in all the different keys and a variety of different patterns, major, minor, octatonic, whole tone. And a lot of you guys said, hey, do that for strings. So here you go. CineStrings RUNS. I'm going to go through the patch. So now it's really, really simple library to use, okay? There's some other runs libraries out there, but this one hopefully is one that's very composer friendly because it's tricky to work with any kind of phrase library. But this one hopefully is a lot easier than many of those. So it works exactly the same way as Hollywood Wins, right? Except in this case, we have everything all in one patch. All right, here we go. So by default, we're in major keys. So let's look at the way this thing is mapped out. In the blue area shows the different possible patterns that you can do. Do 2 octave up, 1 octave up, 2 octave down, 1 octave down, 2 octaves going up and down, and then we have 2 octaves starting on the 5th note of the scale. 1 octave, 2 octaves, 1 octave, and then up and down from the 5th to the 5th. That's all just major key C major, okay? Now, we've done all of that with all of the possible keys, right? And that's selected by this red area. So it's real simple. You just select the key you want, A flat, and you're in A flat major, okay? So let's look at some of the other modes. We have major, and then we have natural minor. Right? We have harmonic minor, octatonic, whole tone, chromatic, right? And then we have some chordal trills. So these are major. So we got, you can see the notation there. It's C major to D major. And then we have minor, which is in this case C minor to D minor. So that's kind of a cool texture, and now we got that same thing with the woodwinds and Hollywood Wins, so they blend really nicely together. Okay, that's the idea. Now everything is, of course, locked to your sequence tempo. So I'm gonna have the click go here. All right, and my sequencer is set to 120. And you can see here tempo selection. And when it's set to normal, we'll just do exactly what the sequencer is. And we're at 120. So, oops. So you play right on the beat. And it will lock. Now, just for the sake of example, let's go to manual mode. Let's lower it to, say, 101. Right? Or you could be... All right, so no matter what your sequencer tempo is, it will lock. Now, there's another feature that's really cool, and this is brand new, and it's the sync to downbeat function. And what this is, I'm going to put the click back on. No matter where you are in the bar, it will figure out the appropriate tempo to get you to the downbeat. In this case, I'm in 4/4, and it doesn't matter what your time signature is in your sequencer. Kontakt will recognize the time signature and figure out the appropriate time stretching to get you to the downbeat. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So it's always going to land on 1, right? So let's go. Let's start like I'm going to start just before the downbeat. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That one's really fast. Let's try a different pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, does that make sense? So it's really cool. I mean, so you can start on like the end of 1 and have it still end up on the downbeat. So it's kind of a way to simulate some other weird barring of your notes to get it to the downbeat. That's the sync to downbeat function. And everything in this library is multiple mic positions. Got full mix. We have close, room, and surround. Let's load up all the mics here. Okay. Let's do the. Let's take out the close and the room. So this is just the surround mics. So for you people who have a quad set up in your studio, you can route this to your rear speakers. Here's just the room mics, which is basically the 3. It's the deca tree, right? Okay. And then just the close by itself is this. Right? It's kind of just really close and panned left. So a good idea is to kind of mix a good amount of room, you know, just a touch of close, and maybe a little bit of surround if you want to kind of add more ambience. Right? Then, you know, we have a variety of different presets for mixing here. Trying close, roomy, ambient, you know. But by default, it goes to the Dennis Sands mix, which is the default mix you hear if you were sitting right in at the scoring stage. Let's move on to the next patch, which is this is all of the rips that are available in CineStrings RUNS. All right. So we went crazy. You know, we have that's sort of a diatonic run to the downbeat, right? And then we have and that's just going to C. Then we have a kind of a octatonic, you know, with the G sharp in there. And then we have atonal rips, which down here in this lower blue area, those are just rips on the high E string of the violins. And then we have rips on the A string. And then these are downward kind of rips. Right? There you go. So that's CineStrings RUNS. It's a great complement, obviously, to Hollywood Winds and CineStrings. So hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.